screen.
Great pleasure to have you on the show. But before I talk about Maharshi, I wanted to ask you this. Are you still following Game of Thrones?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, now that I know that you've seen the first episode of the latest season, whom are you rooting for? Like, who should take the throne?
I think it's still sinking in for me because I've found the first episode that everything is,
It's a
I
big
expected
reunion.
more, but I know something is going to happen, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Well, I'll come back to Maharshi, your latest film, right? So, it's a very beautiful dialogue there where you say that success is a journey, and there are no full stop but only commas. When you think about your own career, have you ever felt that you've hit a full stop somewhere?
Never ever. My entire career has been beautiful for me, right from my childhood days till now, and I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience. And I think it's a continuous process, and so I've always said this before that I want to act in films even when I'm 100.
Okay. There's been something very consistent about at least some of your recent films, especially Srimantudu, Maharshi, and to an extent even Bharatanan, where you're the rich and more powerful guy who goes back to a village to solve a problem.
Yeah.
So, do you see this as a new stage of storytelling where you elevate heroism from a different angle?
I think, yeah, you're right in that aspect, but Maharshi, according to me, is totally different.
Okay.
Because it's not about a rich guy coming back to the village. It's the entire journey of a character. I mean, it starts off in the college days. He's a middle class boy, and then he aims to become big, and then he becomes a very big business tycoon, like a CEO, and then comes back. And so it's an entire journey of a character, I would say. And it is it's a new film for me. It's not like any other previous films I've done.
In what sense? Like, could you elaborate on that?
Because I think it's a very content-rich film, Maharshi is. And for me, in my entire career, I've never seen a story so beautifully told, because it's got a lot of depth in it, a very powerful message. And at the same time, the commercial elements are there. We've not missed on that. I think I have to give credit to the director and his team, because it's very, very difficult when you do films like Maharshi to take care of all the aspects and knit it into a beautiful story. So yeah, hats off to the entire team.
In terms of content, right, what made Maharshi so relevant to you that you wanted to do the film? Did it resonate to you at a more personal level?
I mean, not only me. Tomorrow when the entire audience watch the film, you will relate to it. So I would say it's like a kind of a semi-biopic, the film.
Okay.
Like, pick a character called Rishi, what he goes through and how he achieves everything. And it's about, I would say, materialistic success versus emotional success. That's the theme of the film, I would say.
It's interesting that you point out this difference, material success versus emotional success.
Yeah.
Especially in an age like this where we don't know what success really is. There is no end to it. You don't know how much is good enough for you to call yourself successful. Have you ever felt that in your own life? Do you think that you are adequately successful, or is the hunger still there?
You have to have the hunger, I feel. Otherwise, I'm very insecure, even now, if you ask me. And that's a good thing to have, because you can't just say, okay, I'm successful and, lay back, because that's not how it's done. Because every Friday it gets decided here. Yeah. That's how it is. And I'm very, very insecure, but that's a good thing. That keeps me driving.
In terms of the quantitude of success you're saying?
About success, about your career, about the films you're doing.
Even now, sir?
Yeah, even now.
Okay.
Why not? That's a good thing to have.
But what keeps you on your toes? Is it the fear of failure?
It's the fear of everything. Every film of yours is new. See, that's the beauty about films, I feel. What you've done before, nobody cares. It's done and over with. Right. Now something new is happening, and all the focus is there, all the attention is there, and you have to succeed again. Right. So that's the beauty about our work, I feel.
I've often heard this from a lot of young actors, where they say that you can't really blame us for choosing bad films because we're just taking the best of what we get, and that's how we make our decisions.
Yeah, you said it in yourself, they're young.
They're newcomers, let me put it that way, right? But you're probably on top of the pyramid now, and you probably get the best of the talent pitching stuff for you, right? How does it work in your case? Do you find it really difficult to find the right story to tell at the right time?
It's not about that. I think it's about your judgment more than anything else when you sit. And so it's all about the story. When the story is there, if it's brilliant, 80% of your work is done.
Okay.
20% is just to execute that. So it all gets down to your judgment, I feel. And so in my case, over the last 20 years, I've done some mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes, and you do some good films also.
So where does Maharshi fit into that large scale of work that you've done?
It's like I've said before, 2 years ago, I've heard the script. I mean, when I heard it from Vamshi. So I was in two minds whether to work on it or not before listening to the script, because I had 2-3 commitments.
Right.
And 1 hour into the narration, I knew that I had to do the film. So I explained to him that I have 2 films, can you wait for me? And he said, yeah, I'll wait for 2 years or whatever. And I have to give it to him, because I don't think anybody would wait for an actor for 2 years. And he said, I think Maharshi can only be done by you, sir, and nobody else. I mean, you're the only one in my mind. So, I mean, I was very happy, very grateful. At the same time, a little bit scared also, because of the trust he had in me.
Yeah.
And hats off to the guy.
I've heard this rumor from somebody who happened to be on the set, I believe, or he must have heard the rumor, right? There was apparently one shot where Vamshi made you walk like 20 times to just get the take right or something. Did that happen, or?
I don't think so. It's not about that one particular shot. I mean, he has a lot of clarity in his head.
Okay.
So it's just not about one shot. I mean, so till he gets a shot, he'll make the actors.
There's a lot of hard work. Is that what
There's a
you're
lot
saying?
of not hard work also, I would say, because I love giving takes. You know, I would always, because it's always a betterment. So whenever you have to better yourself, because the audience has to see that. The audience don't care how many takes you've given.
Yeah, true.
So the audience just want to see good work on screen. And Vamshi has a lot of clarity in his head, because he knows exactly what he wants his actors to do.
Right.
And I love people like that.
Right. He's also one of the younger directors that you've worked with. Can I say that? No.
Yeah, I mean, he's...
what does he bring to the table, apart from the clarity bit that you're talking about?
I think the way they worked on the script, which
Okay.
was, amazing according to me, because when he narrated that 1.5 hour to me, after that they worked on the script for 2 more years after that, and they've not let one single day go by. They were sitting on the script, and the final product before we started shooting, when I heard the entire narration, I was blown away. I mean, the kind of hard work they put it on table.
Right. So your passion for cinema is quite well known, because you've been associated with the field right from your childhood. But have you ever thought about what is next after this? You know, I know that you want to act till you turn 100, but there must be something else which keeps you motivated.
I mean, it's funny you keep asking me this, but the only thing I want to do is act in films. Seriously, because I have to go back a long way. When I was a child star, acted. I loved doing what I did then. Of course, those days the intention was different, because I would get summer holidays and I would get to bunk school and go and work in a film. So I missed a year. So my dad said, okay, now you go back, study and come back and act in films. I said, okay. I mean, that's the only thing I knew.
Right.
And so I wouldn't want to change that.
Now you're also venturing into production, and I believe you've greenlit a web series as well, right? And you've invested in a multiplex chain and all that stuff. So what do you think about the current trend? Or is it too much pressure for you to choose the right work at this point of time? Because
Not-
there's so much content.
I wouldn't say pressure. I
Okay.
would say it's like I love doing what I do, like I said, and there's a lot of talent. There's a lot of which I want to be associated with.
Yeah.
And so one such film is that we are producing a film with Advisesh. I loved his work in Godachari, and so we and Sony Pictures are associating for that, and really looking forward.
Right.
And we'll be producing more films in the future.
Right. Does it get too chaotic for you, sir? Because there's so much content that.
Fortunately, there's my wife helps me in that. So my job is to act in films, and she takes care of the other things also.
So you've spoken about taking time to shoot, because people expect so much quality from your work, and which is why you're okay with, people taking too much time to either working on the script or shooting that, But there is always the risk of failing, right? Or are you very conscious about that we should not fail?
I wouldn't say, I'm not conscious. We would all work with our full heart.
Yeah.
So that's why I say the judgment of your script is very important. But these days, to execute the film, it takes that much time. 8 to 10 months is the minimum time required. So a lot of hard work goes into it, and we all give it more than 100%. And hopefully everything will go right when we put in so much of hard work. That's what I believe in.
Right. Thank you so much, Mahesh. It was an absolute pleasure talking to you. All the best for your film.
Thank you. Thanks.